What's up, folks? Yo, yo, yo. Test. Going, yeah. What's up? Uh-oh. I cannot hear anyone. Is people in here? Let's see what's going on. Is it just... I see Thraken lighten up. Is anybody else able to talk? Because I can't hear him.
I can hear you, sir.
Oh, so it's Thraken. Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. I was changing laundry and I hear you talking and nobody's answering. I'm just laughing. Thraken, nobody can hear you. Go change your shit.
Go change your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I knew what it
it's
was.
the easy
I
part.
knew what it
Putting
is.
the new one in, yee.
I was like, I've been using my headset on my headset, and I forgot to unmute it.
Did you get sucked into that Palo World business?
Fuck no.
Oh. Sounded like you were talking about it.
No, tomorrow is the shit. Helldivers 2.
Oh. Uh-huh.
What's coming out tomorrow?
Helldivers 2.
Sure about that new format, but maybe it'll be. How many people can play it at once? Is it still 3
4.
or was it 4?
It's 4.
I might pick it up. I'll be home tomorrow night.
You mean you're not staying up till 4 a.m. to play? Come on. Come on. Servers go live 4 a.m. Eastern.
4 a.m.?
Yeah.
Oh, so it doesn't come out tomorrow. Oh, tonight. 4 a.m.
Yeah. 4 a.m. Eastern tonight, yeah.
God damn.
You know, sometimes I feel like staying up until 4 is actually less commitment than setting an alarm and waking your ass back up at 3:30.
Yeah, really.
I think they're all commitment. Well, 4 a.m. is actually... That's just like getting up early. If you set an alarm. I mean, let's be real. 4 hours before I get up. Actually, 6 hours before I get up.
Well, it's only like an hour and a half before I get up to go to work, but it'd still be a motherfucker.
Ooh. Oh, 4 Eastern is like 7 Eastern. I mean, 7 your time, right?
Oh, no, if you count for time zones.
You get up at 5:30?
Yeah.
How are you awake right now?
How am I awake right now when it's 5 p.m.? Pretty easily.
Oh, yeah, it's 5 p.m. there. Okay, so yeah, we finish and it's like 8 o'clock for you. Okay, that makes more sense. Something like that, right? Oh, God, my nose is so stuffed.
Raymond, you on Pacific?
Yeah.
To tell the day alert.
I mean, that's why even though I start work early as fuck, every once in a while it's dodgy like, yo, I'm trying to make it back before start time.
Right.
Well, and that's why I always thought it was like, there's some of the times I was like, man, 8 o'clock? Like, what the hell? Staying at work late.
I mean, I've had those days, but it's not a frequent thing.
I mean, we all eventually do.
Yeah. There was one thing I was working on where for like 3 weeks we were going like 6 a.m. till 8:30 p.m. every day. It sucked.
Oof. We lose
On the plus
somebody,
side,
or-
we were doing that when I was still hourly.
Yes, stick to him.
I'll be missing in 3 weeks, Wednesday night. because I'm not playing from my hotel in Vegas.
What a loser. Go to Vegas.
He's gonna be too busy fucking losing all his money.
To be fair, I'm actually there for work, so no. I'd have to work a trade show all those days, so no.
I actually won't be here next week.
I'll be a booth babe, you know.
Got it. So, got to block out for some serious waxing first.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep the beard though.
Oh yeah, it's just that pop of hirsuteness.
Oh, right. I think I'm ready to get going here.
It's like the fucking YouTube ads I've been getting recently. Fucking, what was it? It's like, I thought at first it was a back scrub, but no. It's like a razor for your...
Oh, man, I'm a kit. Oh, it was a back hair remover?
Yeah, like it is, but it's like on a long, like it looks like
baby.
So a razor on a stick.
Yeah, it's really funny looking actually. I thought it was just like it was like a massager or something, and then I like paid more attention. I'm like, oh no, like that dude's shaving his back with it.
Wow.
But it's waterproof, so you can take it in the shower.
You also could shave your butt with it.
That's true too, probably good.
Oh god, that would be so itchy.
I know, because I have one. Wait, what?
You got a smooth butt.
I do now.
Oh man.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll send pics to your DMs. Just kidding.
Tease.
You gotta pay for that shit.
All right. Who's gonna recap us this grand old time that we're having here? Up in the deepest
I'm not having
reaches
fun at all. I mean, if
of
it's
space.
Yeah, I've got some notes of what all happened last week.
Okay.
First, there was a correction about what Heidenstrom noticed in the astrophysics lab. That there is, in fact, a totally separate asteroid that is not the meteoric mass they pulled to the station, which might be important. But anyway, we went about. We picked up where we'd left off, where there was the horrific 7-tentacled trilobite thing, but we were able to Scooby-Doo scramble the fuck out of there and weld the door shut while Navarre tried to analyze it through the window, and determined that it has a proboscis-like murder tube and would be adept at oral insertion.
Murder tube. Love it.
We kept looking for signs of, unransacked anything or surviving people on
Whoops,
Deck
sorry.
C.
Don't mean to do that.
Okay. And found the mother system out in like this suspended platform over a pool of coolant with a deformed burned body fused to the chair in front of it that used to be science officer Clark. At least according to his ID, took that in case it would come in handy later. And found that Mother was overloaded and shut down due to some external thing, but with no security alerts. And there was a recorder tucked in there, with a database labeled Ironfish. But got that whole thing back up and running. Pulled up some records on the Cronus. Our computer science expert seemed to be a little suspicious about asking for that, just because there was a sealed data module labeled Cronus. But we found from that the meteor that was brought aboard the station was the jettisoned science station from the Cronus, called the Chiron. and that shortly after it was brought on board, they started having system malfunctions all through the station: power, life support, temperature. Meanwhile, Navarre was looking over the melted body, which had suffered from some serious prolonged heat and after some other deforming event, but didn't determine a whole lot extra from that, I don't think, from what I've got here, and I believe was kind of stressed about that. But we took a look at hydroponics, where Sajad had seen something run in, and it was full of fucking pulsing resin cocoons, and something that, from all appearances, used to be a prisoner, still in that nice, stylish, ever-fashionable prison orange, which was busy vomiting some horrible black stuff all over the cocooned mess. So we welded that shit shut, too.
That's everything. Seal it up.
Yeah. The med lab wasn't ransacked, though, and had some of Dr. Webb's logs, which are in the journal, about the meteoric mass being brought aboard, going to examine it, identifying the Chiron as human-made, trying to reconstruct the viral strain recovered from the Chiron. Dr. Webb and Science Officer Clerk, who we've already found, were working on that. There were notes about where it might be possible to pick up things where they left off on the Cronus mission, and about trying to hunt down and recover living cell cultures from a proto-xenomorph, one of those little squiddy cat treats. Let's see. There was something that looked kind of like a jar of fireflies, but seems to have been those lights that we came here to study in the first place, with a laser aimed into the dish. These little tiny phosphorescent life forms that react when the laser's turned on. I got some counseling. It helped. Let's see. Yeah, so these are microscopic organisms that should not
This episode
exist.
brought to you by BetterHelp.
Living in the plasma stream where life should not survive. Plasma-based, transmittable through radiation. They can spread through radioactive emissions, which is very concerning. But too much radiation makes them dormant. Dr. Lark grabbed some meds while we were there in the med lab. There was a disc in there which had the stuff that was already covered here. Some notes about trying to make a virus that would kill something called the proto-hive. There was a life support room and a recovery room attached to the med lab. The life support room is attached to hydroponics, so tried to lock and jam those doors, both of them. Meanwhile, Hedenstrom ran out of air like a jackass. The starfish ran
Looking
into
for
the
a
life
refill.
support room, so that's locked in there now too. But
The
definitely
what?
still mobile. The trilobite is
Oh, yeah.
locked
You
in
found
the
the
life
other-
support system because there was another door.
Right, which would be a good place to refill your air.
Yeah, so I think we determined that we'd need to refill at an airlock.
Right.
Then we headed up further to Deck B, operations. There were no tendrils or anything, but there were footsteps. And then
Footsteps.
humanoid figures walking stiffly with little light pinprick eyes, two of them. Synthetics with their eyes set to flashing warning behavior because they're low verisimilitude models that don't bother with facial expressions or mouths that move when they talk. And they seem to have gone crazy too and are brandishing stun batons.
Very good. Very nice. Don't want to add
Bravo.
anything to that.
Bravo. We're still using post-it notes.
And we're still using post-it notes. Yes.
Yeah, the traditional method of keeping your passwords.
Correct.
So the reason I had this map here I wanted to just show you guys kind of where you are in the galaxy here. Earth is basically like, you know, here somewhere. No, here, there it is. Right? The events of the second scenario we played transpired on Kruger 60, which is the site of Fort Nebraska. And you can see why this was a war zone, sort of, because it was kind of a injection into UPP territory.
Yep.
And where you guys currently are the Draconis 26 system. Extremely
Jesus.
far out. Yeah. Beyond the rim, as they say. You are alone. Although it is noted that I think
This is a 2D map and it doesn't really give the actual scale.
the Seterhina has made this run about 8 times, I think. As it would come to kind of feed off that plasma occasionally as needed. Okay, so another thing I wanted to you guys, the Seterhina you could open up as a sheet just in case you wanted to see what the ship, you know, what its capabilities are. It's just in, you know, it's in there. I'm not saying it means anything, but it's nice to know what you have there.
I think we all know what this means.
Yeah, space combat.
Raise shields.
The space combat in Alien is absolutely like, it's like The Expanse but worse. It's extremely deadly. Okay, so I guess we'll take it to the action inside the dimly lit operations deck. Here we go.
I cower in the corner.
I have to keep the PDF open at the same time because it's really kind of crazy how they organize this. All right, in the module. Okay. Yes, the operation center looks very clean, untouched, but there are footsteps. There's red emergency lighting. And you can probably see down, you know, the reflection of screens giving off a dull blue kind of light. Yeah, just when you thought you were gonna head in there, these two synthetic androids approach you, and their eyes flash red as if they were processing or scanning you. Inmates, you are ordered to surrender and be escorted back to your cells. They say this weird synthetic voice in unison.
We are not inmates. I'm gonna step up and like stand down.
To who? You're telling the
Keep
robots to
fun-
do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Can I command?
Well, I mean,
I don't know. Probably wouldn't work. Since they're...
yeah,
So
yeah, you could try. Okay.
we need to get to operations. We are not inmates.
They flash in their red lights.
We came on the Seterhina.
And their batons are you can see that little sparks of electricity kind of cascading over the baton. Unknown inmate, please turn around, reveal your station ID. And it walks towards you,
I have my hands like
telling you
up.
to turn around.
I turn around. As you can see, I have no station ID because I am not supposed to be here.
Lower your head. And it starts scanning the back of your neck. And then after it kind of goes back, and they're at if they were humans, they'd probably be looking at each other, but instead they're just this red flashing. It's just going off. It's kind of giving the whole room almost like this red strobe light kind of look. It's a little unnerving after a few. You will come with us to the warden
Yes.
for further interrogations.
Yes, take us to the warden. Exactly.
Do not resist.
No, we
If you
want
resist,
to go
you
to the
will
warden.
be pummeled.
Wait, no, of course not. Come on, everybody. They're going to take us to the warden. Perfect.
I don't like these sound effects. Okay, so they're going to. It's gonna, basically each one of these corrections androids is going to approach each of you and request that you turn around for identification, for catalog and identification. Sajad,
Yep.
I just told you what's happening. Are you
Okay. You can turn around and scan.
okay? All right, then it goes to Captain.
Yeah, I'll let it scan.
Oh, where's the old man? He's not on the map. I didn't put him down.
Because
Charlie,
I
is
feel
your
like
character
getting
on
a
the map
clerk's
somewhere?
ID would
Oh, there he is.
end
Yeah,
up
I'm
firing.
in there, but yeah, game was paused. I couldn't move.
Okay. So Captain turns around, lifts up that beautiful fro and shows her neck. Navarre, old man, show me your neck.
Yeah, he's not looking to try to start any trouble here.
It's gonna use this kung fu now. All right, and then he didn't show me. Do you show me your neck?
Fuck. No, fuck you. Leave me alone. Get the fuck away from me.
And then the eyes flash red, and then the other android steps in closer to you, repeats the command again. They both repeat it in unison.
I pull out my knife and say "fuck you" back.
You have a
Look
knife?
away. I do have a knife.
Jesus Christ! What the hell's going on here? Okay. How was everyone else reacting?
What are you doing?
I don't have to submit to this bullshit.
Listen, we need to find out who's in charge here.
Sure, and we can. We don't need these fuckers to do anything to me. They can. You
Okay,
can
and
back right
as
the
you're
fuck up.
talking, it jabs you with the electro thing.
As he does that, Navari just kind of backs up and just kind of shakes his head. He's like,
This
"Well,
is,
smarts, street
Wait, none of this is necessary. Stop it. Leave him alone.
I'm just gonna roll a quick. Where is their stun baton? There we go. Okay.
Is there lightning effects? on
Just a
this?
quick 15 successes on an attack roll.
Okay, just jabs you right, right away.
What are my options here?
Well, your options are to resist or not resist, I guess.
I fucking resist.
Okay.
Fall down in P or
We should have left him inside that suit.
All right, so you're gonna take 2 damage
Somebody put
from
that helmet
Oh
back.
boy.
the stun baton. Okay, it's a cattle prod, basically. It's not strong enough to kill, but it can incapacitate. Oops, sorry. Okay, anyone hit by a stun baton who takes 1 or more points of damage must make an immediate stamina roll.
What?
This is
let's
hilarious.
office-
If you pass out in the
office
middle of your sentence while this thing just comes up.
Right, what are you doing? Just
Oh!
Suck it, nerds.
Okay, after each attack, I have to make a power supply roll. Okay, so I have to do that as well. How do I roll power supply for this character? There we go. Consumables. Not working. All right. Why you do this to me? All right, I'm just gonna roll some dice here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no 6s. All right. So then, are we basically? Oh, the other one's getting you too. I'm doing a close combat attack on this one. They both like strike in unison.
you'll get him next time, Hedenstrom. Or
These dudes aren't fucking around.
No fucking shit.
and
Okay.
there's our first look at who's gonna play the cat.
Well, no, this won't kill him. It'll just incapacitate him. Okay. So then, give me another check as you take. Well, you may not have the health left for this, but.
It's nothing. There's only 34 more of them.
That's the question. If I take 1, so I took 2 damage, and if this is gonna give me 1 damage, right?
Yeah, it's gonna knock you out.
Yeah, yeah.
It's gonna do three damage. Hedenstrom is knocked out, falls flat on the floor, drops his knife.
I do like they got to go before me, but
They were like completely just. They gave you one chance, and then just going into it. Are we gonna sit here and actually roll dice while you try to fight off 2 androids? No.
I mean, I was gonna fucking stab him, so.
Maybe you'll get your revenge.
And the rest of my group would have had to decide what they were gonna fucking do.
So
Do they scan him after they knock him out?
yes, they roll him over, and they scan him, and he has a barcode.
But
What?
Well, that's interesting.
And they both stop as they scan it, like communicating to each other. And this guy picks him. One of them picks up Hedenstrom unconscious, and the other one You will follow Unit 65321. I will be in the rear. And this guy carrying Hedenstrom goes down into the chute. And it's zero gravity in the chute, don't forget. So you just kind of float down. Do you guys follow? Do you guys, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. That's what they're instructing us to do?
I think I would rather follow the crazy synthetic than fight crazy synthetics.
Yeah, it didn't really turn out well.
Yeah.
Wait, where are you taking him?
They don't respond. Please,
Great.
citizen, continue on. Follow Unit 653421.
We stop right there. We cannot. I cannot allow you to take that man. He's with us.
Well, they're going with you.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I
That one's you have
misunderstood.
to you were to follow that, the one that's carrying Hedenstrom.
Oh, okay. I thought we were following the other one.
No, the other one's following you
Well,
guys.
the other one's
It's
following
like,
us.
yeah, he's,
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then. All right, I misunderstood. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Then we will follow.
you get shocked for it anyway.
Wait, they're going down the chute that we just came
Yeah.
up?
Uh-huh. That's right.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I hope the warding isn't in one of those rooms that we welded shut.
That would be unfortunate.
He's dead. Okay. So
All right.
we will take it to the map here. And they take you down to reception and sciences. This was the bay that you first explored. You actually first arrived at the residence level, which was deck E. Yeah.
Yep, and which is currently depressurized.
Right. Okay, so they get to deck F. No, I'm sorry, deck D. Reception and services, sciences. Sorry. And they get to the airlock below, and they can see that it is depressurized. And they stop and they like they're communicating with each other. And they will look you all over. And you guys are still wearing your vac suits, right? But you're not.
Yeah.
You don't have the helmets or anything. Okay.
I'm just wearing the heat suit.
All right. Where? Okay. So then, they will get off at the VIP bay, as they try to figure out what it is they need to do.
Oh, we've already been here. Somewhere else.
This is like a docking port. It's mostly empty. There is a single EVA pod on the deck. And the synthetic will check on what's his face? Hedenstrom. We'll say that Hedenstrom starts to come to about now.
I swear, also, as we're going down, I go to Navarre, and I'm like, did you know? Did you know that he was a prisoner or former prisoner? What's going on here?
I'm just as surprised as you are. Somebody as well read as him, I'm very surprised he come from a background like that. And the man, as rash as he is brilliant. Just don't tell him I said that.
I heard that.
Unidentified prisoners, do you have adequate air supply for EVA?
Oh, hold on, let me get changed.
I need more air. Get the fuck away from me.
Lower deck is
At least some suits.
depressurized. Okay.
Well, we can refill right here, right? Is this where we refilled that?
The EVA storage here. I don't think you've been in there yet.
When we were on this deck before, there was something about being able to refill by the airlock.
I think I refilled.
Was that here on this deck that you did that?
Yep.
Okay.
Let me go back to my week 1 notes.
It was the first deck we were on.
Yeah, that was this deck. Or was it the deck below?
This is the first deck we came in on.
No, the deck below does not have the. This is the first deck you explored.
You told us that
yes,
in this EV thing that
Yeah,
we could
Deck
refill.
D at the personnel airlock.
Okay. Yep. Well, since you've already refilled there, well, let's see here. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, there are some suits in there. You did fill up your air there before. So you can tap into the suits to refill your air supply.
I think I'm already full. What's the max? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I am
Yeah.
definitely not full.
We'll say that there are 3 refills left.
Oh god, I have none. Like three
You can
things are
fill up
fully.
three suits right now.
I'm down to 2.
Okay, I'm filling mine up full.
You're unconscious.
No, I
No,
woke up.
he's-
He just said I
Yeah,
did.
he's waking up.
Stop him again!
I should probably fill up 2 is pretty low. Is anyone else down that bad?
No, I'm good.
No, I filled up last time we were here.
Okay, I'm going to mark this area as
Oh god, serves peeing all over the place.
it's thicker than I wanted it to be, but I'll take it. All right.
While,
That's
while
what
Thanks
she
for
said.
the help,
That's
asshole.
what
That's what they said. Yeah, baby. That's a setup. That was a beautiful setup.
While everybody's filling up, Navarre's gonna like address like one of the droids, and be like, "The Warden. What do we call him? You could at least tell us that, so we know what to call him when we meet him."
Their eyes are flashing. Like, is this something we should say? Warden Douglas Stikes. Administrator of Erebor Station.
And where is the warden right now?
That will be revealed to you when we arrive.
When they say Warden Stikes, like Navari just kind of like takes like a little like deep breath of like kind of relief. He was afraid that like it was gonna be like a fucking inmate taking over. So kind of happy.
Just to say that Stikes is not an inmate. Just named himself the warden.
Well, Stikes was the warden before we left, so that was in our briefing.
There you
Yes. Bingo bango.
How do you know it's not an inmate that just
go. Read
You
the
know,
briefing.
God
like
damn
his
it.
identification?
Because clearly they scam people here and then shock them if they don't cooperate.
Okay, so you fill up your air supplies. You have no supply left, right? You use them all up.
No more air.
3 people. 3 people use the refills here.
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I know I used it the last time.
Okay, so then you suit up and you proceed back into the airlock and make your way down.
Is Heidenstrom still like being like manhandled?
Well, no, they've scanned him, so, but he's not being manhandled. He's not being treated any differently than you guys are.
Okay.
And then we get to Deck E, which is where you guys arrived, but we are just skipping that. This is the residence quarters, residence and storage on Deck E.
Hey, Heidenstrom, the weirdest thing happened when you were passed out. You got a barcode on your neck.
Yes, Heidenstrom. I think
Weird,
you
right?
have a little bit of explaining to do.
I don't have to explain shit to you.
Whoa.
Shit.
Okay, this is where it gets crazy.
Yeah, just a serial number from the asshole factory.
The mutiny.
All right. One second. Do. Okay. So, you guys are on E, and then you're going down to Deck F. Corrections. Now, really gonna have to zoom in here. Because the scale gets crazy here.
Right, because this is where the station gets a lot wider, if I remember
Yeah.
that outside shot.
Right, you are no longer in just like the stem. You're on the wider, bulky plane of it. And it's not just a perfectly round station, it's kind of like a half circle.
Oh, that I was not getting from
Yeah,
the
it's
picture.
weird. You don't really get that in the picture. It does not go fully around. It's almost even like a quarter circle. So you arrive on this deck, you cycle through the airlock, and I'll need air supply checks from everybody for that trip down.
Yeah.
Got any mouth
Give me
breathers
my
in here?
sheet.
Ooh, shit. Ooh. Heidenstrom still hasn't learned his lesson on how to captain, and Navari all
Yuri's keeping his cool. Because he's a cool guy.
Okay. And you arrive at the chute, and you are still reading that you're reading that you're in an airlock now. This has to be cycled and open. You do that to the south, and then you head out into the outer area of the chute. Up ahead, you can see right here where there are lots of signs and things that say it's an airlock, basically. It's telling you that beyond that door is the vacuum of space. There is no window on this door, so you have to wait till you cycle it. The door behind you shuts. The airlock cycles once more, and the door opens. And you see this incredibly long passageway, causeway that goes as far, insanely far, like crazy far. And
As far as the eye can see.
passageway looks, it's like a causeway. And you can almost see that it kind of sways a little bit to the left and to the right as it connects to the larger plane of the station. But this is completely open causeway. Like there's no roof, and there's only like a small railing. Other than that, it's in the deepest darkness of space. I want to try to change your
So
token
it's like
vision.
out
here.
in space.
Yep. It's exposed to the space. There we go. That'll help.
How are we walking? Do we have like magnetic boots or? Is it...
Well, no, but you just basically you're holding onto the rail or whatever as you go. I don't think your suits have magnetic boots. So the entourage continues on the this open air causeway. And as you come out, you can see the view of the Ablason black hole and its accretion disk of plasma that it's sucking in from the sun. And again, just looking at it straight on without any, you're in space, fills you all with this great sense of unease and dread. You'll gain 1 stress.
Serve question: what does my health go back to when I wake up here?
It goes back to 1. And then you can, well, that's it. You can't be healed until you're broken again. I think over time that you would heal that back, though, since it's not lethal. I'm gonna say. It's gonna take a while. And as you're walking across, the gravity fluctuations, the black hole just buffet the causeway. It's really harrowing. This is why you're gaining stress. It takes a bit to get across, so I'm gonna need another air supply roll as you slowly and surely make your way across this causeway. Oh boy.
Ah, jeez.
Jeez. Okay. Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Okay. And you arrive, but at the a little too close for Sajad, but you arrive at the airlock, cycles through, and then you may once again now remove your helmet if you so wish. Oh. Also, everyone gains 1 radiation point. Unless your armor it specifically states that it helps deal with radiation.
Okay. Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Ooh.
Where's that at?
It's under conditions on the left side of your character sheet, just above consumables.
Thank you. Yes.
Do we actually take damage? If so, I fell
You're
unconscious.
unconscious again.
Yeah.
Maybe he's
We'll say that you healed up another point in the time it took you to get out here. And it's not instantaneous either. You probably feel it when you get to the airlock is probably when you pass out. You're breathing heavy, you're breathing hard, and then your leg shuts down and you just kind of faint for a moment. Damage from radiation, can heal. You heal 1 rad per shift, so 8-hour period, which I totally have not been adding time since today. So let me add that. I'm gonna say probably about an hour's worth of travel. So now you are in the airlock, and it cycles, starts to beginning its cycle, you know, and hopefully maybe you'll get some answers soon. Yeah, 1 sec here.
And to relieve stress, we have to rest for 10 minutes.
You have to rest in like a safe place for 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
Okay. The looks like they're you're going this way, right? This is where the airlock. This is like kind of where the guard in the front is stationed. But then the door in the back opens, and behind this door are a group of individuals that you're going to take a wild guess and think that these are not synthetic corrections officers. These are individuals that are dressed in orange, and they have shotguns, electrostatic shotguns. And as the door opens, they come in and start opening fire at the synthetics.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
believe that's our cue to exit stage left.
So I'm just gonna put some tokens here. Okay. Guess this is a big enough space to put all you guys out. Doot, 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 and doot, and doot. Okay.
Hedenstrom, look, it's your friends.
It's a lot of dudes.
I glare at you.
That's fucked up.
I kid. But really, we need all good.
Okay, so the door opens, the synthetics turn around immediately, like identify yourself, and they start firing at these dudes. I'm not. Yeah, we'll say that one of them gets knocked out. One of the convicts gets knocked out, but overall, the synthetics are basically neutralized.
We don't have like an opportunity to like flee.
Well, actually, what do you guys want to do when the fight starts breaking out?
Open the airlock. We have spacesuits.
Okay, so you're gonna try to
Scribble for the airlock,
open
yeah.
this okay.
What in the fuck?
All right, that's going to be
nobody took their
tricky
helmet off.
because the door, the airlock is not closed. It would be explosive decompression would happen. So you'll have to. It won't be instantaneous. You'll have to kind of, get in there and try to do some kind of override.
Oh, I didn't mean like try to decompress the room. I just meant like try to open the door on this side to be like, hey, if we get the fuck out, no one's following us without a spacesuit.
Right, but this is it. Outside this door is the space. This room is the airlock.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. I was
Sorry.
picturing like this was just inside of an airlock.
No, this
and
is
when-
the airlock. Yeah.
And when the firing went, Navari went running to the door, try to like see if he could open it. Like,
What, swim in space?
no, this way.
Okay.
Is that where they were taking us?
Yeah. Yeah, there is like a red light on, signifying that the door has been locked.
That seems like a terrible idea to run towards when they're firing.
Okay, I'm still I'm like gonna, like I'm actively trying to open it.
I gotta pop one of the synthetics in the back of the head and show them we're allies, I guess. Maybe.
Okay.
Now you guys want to fight the fucking synthetics.
Yes, sir. Check it
I
out.
like them better than you.
Check what out. Oh, what are you doing? Oh. Oh. What?
Oh.
Give me a sec here.
Oh.
Well, what do we have here?
Okay. Okay, so you have to make a roll then. What's everybody else doing?
How do I add a +1? Just
Don't you
Oh,
right
crap.
click?
Yeah, it was like right click on it.
oh, okay, cool.
I'm gonna hold my gun and. not
I
shoot
start
anything right
laughing.
Jerry's like putting his hands up, like, no, don't
Oh,
kill us! Don't shoot!
Okay.
Yeah, so Navari just like goes up to the thing and he's like he like quickly looks over his shoulder at everybody and sees like there's like just chaos, and then like just kind of like turns to the keypad and like just starts like touching some buttons.
And the door goes from red to green. It opens.
Quickly, everyone! We are not prepared or armed for this. And besides, that guy in the back looks like from the Blade Runner sequel. He's a bad motherfucker. He totally does. And yeah, Navari is just like stepping through.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Yes, go, go, everyone, go.
I don't want to be there.
Haydenstrom, move it.
I reluctantly follow.
Yeah, and I'm getting like once everybody gets in, I will, close the door. Well, let's go.
Sir John, why are you still standing there? Go.
Someone's looking forward to that next time on Space Oz.
Okay, so do you all run in then? Do you all?
Yes. Where's
Okay.
I ran in.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm going last. I'm waiting for everybody to.
If you're asking why I haven't moved my characters, because I do not see my character.
Right here.
I don't see my character.
All right.
I just
whatever.
assumed you weren't gonna.
What about Lark and
Do
Drabikowski?
I not have?
Yep, they're coming. And then Ajiri. Okay, and then you close the door. Just as the by now there's probably two guards unconscious, but the synthetics are taken out. And then you can see the face of this guy as the doors close, as he's kind of like, how do I? There we go. He's just kind of staring at you guys as the door shuts.
Look, it's discount Dave Batista.
Okay. Well, you're on your own now.
Is the door locked again?
Yes,
Yes.
is the door locked, Professor?
Yes.
How the hell did you do that?
I hold up like my hands and it's like they're called fingers. I mean, really, doors aren't that complicated, gentlemen. You touch a button, it opens. You touch a button, it closes. I don't really understand what the complication is.
I thought it would. Never mind. Let's just keep moving.
All right.
This is where the,
Keep moving where? You left our guards behind.
Yeah, well, they were leading us this way. I mean, eventually we'll run into someone that
Okay.
can tell us what the hell is going on in here.
So.
So before like we advance, like Navari gonna look at Haydenstrom and he's like, in all seriousness, Haydenstrom, I'm not saying this to bust your chops, but are you familiar with this place?
I can confidently say I have never been here in my life.
Fair enough. I appreciate the honesty. And are there lights on in here?
And trust me, it's not what you think.
If there's something you're not telling us, it's going to endanger our lives again.
It's emergency lighting.
What did I
Like,
do?
before Haydenstrom even answers, like Navari's like kind of standing out for him a little bit, and he's like, "Do any of us really think that the corporation was not aware of whatever he was into before he was here? If they felt confident in him being here, he's proven himself to be a great mind of his time. We shouldn't be questioning it. We have enough problems on our hands."
He's from tricks to make sure. He's like, "Are you attracted to me?"
Clearly still oxygen deprived, though.
Ugh.
And,
Haydenstrom, No one's ever going to answer yes to that. It's better you come to terms with your loneliness if we survive that.
Hey, Captain. Captain, go fuck yourself.
Fight, fight.
We best be on our guard.
Yeah. No signage down here, is there?
Yes,
go
the
with the
signage
big
here is this whole floor is corrections. Office this way. Cell blocks. There's just some numbers. Designated cell block numbers this way.
I'm guessing the office direction probably has whoever's running this place anymore, whether or not that's still Stykes.
Well, to the office then.
I think then those droids say they were taking us to the office.
They also didn't seem very high functioning. But yeah, they said they were taking us to the warden.
$5 says the warden's dead.
I'm not betting against that. I'm betting whoever's running this place is probably in that office because it's probably more comfortable than anything in that cell block, though.
The station lurches again. Almost tilts completely at like a 20-degree angle for a minute, where you have to kind of put your foot on the wall, and then you feel the rumble of the thrusters kicking in as it levels you out.
Where's the cat? Is the cat still with us? No, actually, not. Walking through space.
I mean, yeah, we can't.
Yeah. The cat needs a spacesuit.
The cat crawls out of Heidenstrom's helmet.
Yeah, someone's gotta put her in the helmet.
Sajad, why don't you lead the way?
Okay.
I tried reloading. I'm just stuck at a black screen, so
All right.
I don't know what's going on. It says I'm on deck F correction, but I don't see anything.
We'll move up in
Try to
this.
zoom out, maybe
We'll
like-
call it northwest towards the office.
Yeah.
En masse.
Okay, so at this point we can just go with
Crew token it.
crew token, exactly. Okay.
Crouton in it? Alright.
Oh man,
Alright.
we're in the Scooby bus.
All right, so you're moving here, and it's another double airlock. It is locked though.
How are those fingers of yours, Navarre? Well, unless there's somewhere to enter an override code.
No, there's
Like-
no terminal here.
I mean,
Just a key card.
I can see what I can do here. Let's.
But no, I will say you can use the override code here as well, but maybe limitations on that, I'll say.
Yeah, Navarre will like kind of come up and be like, "Yeah, I'll see what I can do here. Just please, everyone, watch my back. I'm getting too old for this shit." And yeah, Navarre will try to see what he can do.
Okay. Magic fingers at it again. All right.
Oh no.
Nervous twitch, you're losing it. Everyone gains.
Motherfucker. We
Everyone
need,
gets a
to,
little stress.
we need to get rid of some stress, you son of a bitches.
His hand is moving like one of them.
But that also means I fail, right?
We'll say that it's a success, but the card is damaged.
Oh, come on.
That's why you panicked.
Oh no.
Yeah, like so so like he goes up to the door and you guys like and he, he's like messing around with like the key card area and he's like ugh, and like as he like twitches a little bit, like he drops like a card on the floor and he's like, oh, damn it. It's like, and he like kind of picks it up and like puts it in his pocket, but like the door is now open.
Oh yeah, just your fingers. Smartass.
Okay. As you open the door, there are a pair of correction androids standing right there that are start scanning you and basically going to go through the whole scenario all over again. But before that can really start happening, another android steps in from this room here. Can you guys see where I'm marking and stuff? Oh no, you can't because
No.
there's double airlocks there. Okay, so yeah, from this door here, another android steps forward. This one moves a little differently, is also dressed differently, is not dressed in a uniform, and he's got a giant Wayland Yutani logo stamped on his forehead. It looks like this.
Please tell me you're higher functioning.
He looks and his mouth moves a little bit. Actually, no, his mouth does not move. He's kind of like the other ones, but looks like he has a little more, I don't know, life in him, I'll say. He calls out the androids by their serial numbers and tells them to stand down. I apologize for the lack of decorum from my counterparts here, but may I ask who you are?
We were sent here. We're the crew of the Seterina.
Oh, the Seterina. I
Yes.
see.
What has happened here?
We have been expecting you. Very ominously.
Oh, good, good. Perhaps you can give us a little explanation of what's going on.
His eyes begin to flash. And the other androids are flash in response and kind of stand down. Their electro batons go off, turn off, and yes, of course, I will allow Warden Sykes to explain the situation as it is on Erebos Station presently. If you will please follow me. See you. Directing you. Does that work? No. Okay. As you do walk past, you can see that this is like a galley over here. And there's another person in there who looks like he's chopping stuff like on a counter, and he looks at you guys curiously. He's like, What the hell's that over there? Then he goes back to his chopping. Okay, so he leads you down the hallway here into this room that is that has desks that all face a centralized transparent wall with a blueprint view of the station on it. Monitors show all areas of station. Okay. So there are monitors that kind of show all areas of the station. Those that aren't, some are just black screens.
Tell me about
it. Are you still not able to get in?
No, I like shutting down everything. Yeah, I'm stuck on my Tech F correction. Oh, there we go. Finally.
That's weird, man.
I had to go like all the way out and like refresh all my browsers.
Okay. The warden will be with us shortly. Please make yourselves comfortable. There's some chairs there.
I just got a stamp on this warrior.
Shall I ask the cook to prepare a meal? Are you hungry after your journey?
Sure, I can eat. A little food would be good.
Very well. I apologize. We are a little short on supplies, but Chef Hobbs does quite a good job, from what I hear, of making whatever ingredients are available palpable. And he actually, yeah, he introduces himself. His name, he has been named Crash by the warden, who saw fit to give him a personality upgrade, and he leaves and leaves you a little time amongst yourselves to unwind, perhaps.
Yes, I would. Navarre is just going to try to find like a chair to sit down in. He needs to decompress.
Okay, and Dr. Lark maybe might approach you and be like, tell me about your father. No. She'll just, try and put you at ease as well. You can all take this opportunity to rest now for 10 minutes at least.
Who's looking like really stressed out right now?
I've got 3 stress and I'm panicked.
I have 3 stress.
Well, Dr. Lark is gonna.
I have 2 stress.
Use the command skill to reduce the stress level of another character. Let's see.
I'm going to read my book.
Oh, all right. You lose 2 stress just from Dr. Lark's.
Oh, nice. And do I lose the panic condition also?
Yeah.
All right. So that would bring me down to
Panic condition
0
fades
then.
away after time.
I'll use my calming presence on Hedenstrom.
Hedenstrom is healed up to full now.
Okay, so you can take another stress off as well. And I'm kind of like, whatever secrets you have in your past, I trust that you won't let it endanger the life of this crew.
It's not what you think.
I believe you.
The barcode's just a joke.
Whatever. That's
what you want to call it.
Fine.
No, you don't understand. My friends gave it to me.
Okay.
Look,
it was quite a prank. You know,
I mean,
like
it
the
wasn't a
old
prank.
Penis on.
I
on your
stayed. I
face.
stayed in school to work for the government, and they didn't. Ergo, I'm becoming a prisoner. They, they, they sprung for this tattoo. It's an inside joke in my friends.
I've
Sure.
seen people get that drunk. I have a hard time picturing you having friends.
You know what? I'm not always like this. It's a stressful situation.
No, it is, but we've got to maintain composure here. The only way we'll be getting out of here alive. All of us.
Okay, and as you're chatting away, the door opens and in comes who you must presume to be is Warden Sykes, followed by the android. Well, I don't believe it. I don't think I'd see another friendly human face till the day I died.
Till chapter 2.
You're from the
Thanks,
Seterhina.
That's
right.
right. Bringing that
Was that
these
your was that-
scientists out here that should have been on your. You should have had some kind of notice about it.
Yeah, I remember reading the report. Well, damn, Wayland Yutani is the one who started this whole damn chain of events. Is that your ship that crashed into my station? You've done wreaking havoc all over my ship right now. We've got plasma fires out of control on most of the port side of the decks F, E, and G. Well, you really somehow managed to make the situation here even worse. I must commend you for that.
Are you aware you've also got armed prisoners running amok in here?
Oh, don't I know it? This all shook down right in the middle of a prison riot, which normally we would be able to contain, but, well, now it's just me and Hobbs are the only two remaining staff that are alive. Human staff, that is. No offense, Crash. No problem.
What is
taken.
going on here? What is the situation with? There's you have some kind of alien life form on here.
Yeah, we got all kinds of crazy shit going down here. It was your bosses that, well, my boss too, I guess, but that told us to pull in that meteorite, and shit's gone haywire since. Seems that this thing has sort of attached itself to the ship, and now it's infected all of our systems. You must have seen some evidence of that as you were, well, as you say, you did.
We've seen a lot of things that are gonna give me nightmares for days to come.
Well, maybe, hopefully, you do some work, but what I need you to do right now is to help me just deal with this prison revolt. You're gonna have to put down your stethoscopes and your fancy doodads and help me take out that damn bitch.
I'm sorry.
This is her
what-
doing. I know it. I feel like she's got something to do with this.
Is there some reason your 30 synthetic guards can't handle this?
Well, they don't make the best. They're not the greatest of independent thought. And, convicts are pretty sly. I'm surprised you managed to get here without running into them. We've got them mostly contained on the port side, but with the fire now getting out of control, we just in a pile of shit right now. And I damn well want to make sure that bitch Wix gets what's coming to her before I meet my end here. But we're all pretty much doomed. I mean, unless you cut your ship, get us out of here.
Well, we are working on that.
Gonna need parts, but there were some up on deck D that those gravitational anomalies weren't too much nicer to my ship than your station. It was damn near all I could do to hit the part that was already exposed to vacuum.
All right, well, first things first, you'll have to help me retake this station. I hereby deputize you as warden and administrator of this Erebos trawling platform. You'll have combat experience?
Yeah.
Most definitely not.
You
You
caught the
realize
part
that
where
you're
this is
fucking-
a team of academics that I hauled out here, not a SWAT team.
You're not my ideal soldiers either, but sure, I'll take whatever I can get. Retaking the station and is the highest priority right now. This is a substantial investment. And if we don't put down this riot and get those fires out, we won't be around much at all to even think about leaving.
You said there was Wix. What? Who is?
That
Who's the
bitch
witch?
is the bane of my existence, that one. She used to be the manager at this station, believe it or not. Before it was a prison facility. Well, she was out on one of the shuttles had broken down, and she was stuck out there in that maelstrom of plasma and that damn black hole out there for almost 8 hours. She came back a little different. She wasn't herself. Next thing I know, I've got plasma tanks exploding on my ship, and I had to deal with that situation. Lost about 25 personnel in those fires. But once Wayne and Utan decided to convert this into a prison and offered me the job as warden, he kind of grins a bit. And he's got a weird look in his eye when he's telling this story. Well, I wanted her to be my first prisoner. And they agreed. I'll make sure she pays for all those lives that she took. Crazy bitch. I think she's down one deck below. Somewhere on the starboard side.
And what is it you need us to do exactly?
I want you to put down that rebellion. Take her down. Kill her if you have to.
Professor Navarre, could you give me a hand with something real quick? Just sort something out. You're pretty good with math. You're an educated man, right?
I like to think I am.
What's the ratio between 99 armed prisoners and us?
I guess there's a reason why this is Deck F. Where
Kirby,
You see the problem with that idea, Warden. How exactly would you propose that we put down an entire rioting prison?
You gotta cut it out at source. Just get to Wicks. I've got a few the convicts are already dealt with. I can't think she's got more than a dozen or so left that are just giving me all sorts of headaches.
And how many of those synthetics do you have left?
Yeah, I've got these 4, and then there's another 2 patrolling, which probably no longer functional. And you know, there's a few others in storage that haven't been activated yet.
Okay, now we're talking about something that makes more sense. How hard would it be to get to the storage and get those activated? If there's only a dozen convicts left and you've got 8 or 10 synthetics, now you're talking about something that can work.
I mean, getting there, I suppose, isn't the hardest part. It's finding out where the fuck they are in the book. It's the the worst part about it.
Ah,
Let me check my resources. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you, word search.
and have you got some database to add us to tell them to leave us the fuck alone?
God, where is that? Looking for it. I know what deck it's on now. I'm just trying to find it. Yeah, there's 12 more that are in storage repair, 1 deck below. Which... Oh my god. Am I on the right deck here? Hold on. The main concourse.
So another deck down would be getting to like where the trolling arm is, and
No, that'd be 2 decks
wait, that's
down.
deck 8.
Yeah. Let's try searching. Okay. Yeah, down a deck. I mean, and it's tough because that's where she's got a lot of her people roaming around down there, and there's some other strange shit going on down there. Well, that's when we brought the that mass that they asked us to bring on board is down there, and yeah, things are we try to avoid that area. due to what do you call them? He looks over at Crash, who I believe Dr. Clark called them extremophiles. Protomorphic. Yeah, what that is, whatever those are. They might look like humans from a distance, but the closer you get, the more grotesque they become. And, well, that's most likely the last thing you'll ever see. I'll rip the head right off of one of my administrative assistants.
Dear Lord.
Oh, there it is. Fuck. Yeah. The area is currently flooded with radiation, too. It's, but getting those things activated would be a boon, provided they haven't been contaminated. Like every other mechanical thing on this ship station.
Can we run back to that one for a second? When you say contaminated, you had other synthetics contaminated. What does that mean exactly?
Well, it just seems that everything that's wired into the station has been acting a little out of sorts. Thankfully, the terminals and such have not been affected as much as Webb and Clark had them all networked together, trying to figure out some algorithm or something that they thought might have been important. Fuck if I know or care much about that.
Where would we go to find that algorithm? Like where they were working on it, I guess is my question.
Well, last I heard of Clark, he was up on the upper levels. And both him and Webb have been MIA for some time now, and
we found Clerk.
I see. Well, I suppose he was expired then, eh? Can't imagine anything surviving for too long out there. No sign of Webb, though? Didn't see an old man, Caucasian, lab coat.
I don't think so.
No. Refresh my memory real quick. Before the whatchamacall, Trilobite got up, it looked like a person from behind. Was it wearing a lab coat?
No, it was purely like just naked. It was, your brain could not process that could be some sort of alien thing. So it was, it was just looked like a human from behind because that was the only thing that it could be.
Okay.
It wasn't dressed or anything.
No.
There's how you guys feeling, by the way? Any weird effects at all?
Not me.
I've got a headache that I just can't kick, but
All right, well,
I've got a feeling that it's probably this station that keeps rocking.
yeah, that's them thrusters doing their work. Thankfully, at least that still works. Don't ask me how, but station seems to be correcting itself every time it falls into some sort of slips, the orbit decays a bit. Thankfully, that means we'll be stable for now, but these fires get any worse, then, well, we won't have much to worry about at that point. We can't deal with that until we put down this revolt. At that point, the chef comes in. This guy again. There he is, John Hobbs there. And he nods. He's like, hello. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Anybody who notices could see he has a barcode back of his neck. Old Hobbs here was served out his sentence. Well, his culinary skills were so exquisite, I offered him a job. Well, he was crazy enough to take it. Can't say I blame him. It's a pretty nice view if you get used to it. Doesn't seem to bother Hobbs at all. He's like, no, I find it quite relaxing, actually. You are one weird motherfucker.
Well, hey, so you were a prisoner here before that? And Wix was your first prisoner. You ever know anything? Know her? What? See anything about just how crazy she is?
You're asking,
know anything?
Hobbs?
Yeah, asking Hobbs.
Uh-huh.
Know anyone that, hung around with her or heard her say anything about suspiciously useful, like a desire to hang around on a certain end of a certain deck? Look, I'm grasping at straws here, but
he kind of stiffens up when you ask him about Wix, and then he looks at Stykes, and they exchange like some sort of knowing look, maybe like a small nod or a shake of a head.
look, you got scientists instead of a SWAT team. Mushrooms are going to do even worse for you. This is not the time to try to keep anyone in the dark and feed them shit.
Well, Wix, she's a little bit eccentric, I guess.
You did say she went crazy on the ship
Yes,
out in the shuttle, I
that's
guess.
the story as I heard them to be. Yes, she was serving here before I was, as you know, and my sentence was much shorter. But I didn't really interact with her much. I would say that she is could seem normal, but will just as soon shank you as she will shake your hand. Yeah, she's a bitch, all right. Sure, she lives in my head rent free as much as she lives in my head rent free. We'll see who gets the last laugh before this all goes to hell. I'll be damned if I let her come out on top. Let's see here. Okay, so feel free to finish your meals and then crash here. We'll get you situated. We've got Kevlar vests and some batons and ES4 and ES7.
Okay.
which are electrostatic pistols or shotguns. Ranged rifles, sorry.
They have ranged rifles as well.
Yeah. Electro. Yeah. Okay, so I'll say that you could lower another stress if you need to by this point. So, you got any questions there?
Well, in addition to weapons, you guys mentioned radiation. Do you have anything that could help protect us from that?
Fortunately, I'm afraid I don't. Most of the medical gears up in the med bay, I would assume. Oh yeah, and Lark has all that stuff. Although the radiation will just there are no radiation meds there.
And what about access cards? We ran into a couple of locked doors making our way here, and I think we got a little lucky. But I'm
Well,
sure we're trying.
that's just my inner sanctum here that we try to keep safe and secure. You shouldn't encounter any other locked doors throughout the station.
Well, we shouldn't have come. We shouldn't have run into a prison riot, should we have? But we did. So a key card would be helpful.
Yeah, sorry, I don't even use a key card myself. I have all my codes memorized. Never found much use for the key cards, as saw them as a security risk.
Believe the phrase I'm looking for is "You're killing me, Smalls."
Okay then.
All right, the armory is in here, so that's where you'll be able to get, suited up. If you desire to be suited up, Kevlar riot vests. If you want to equip those, let's see if I can.
Can you give them to us?
Yeah, I guess you can't just drag them, huh? All right.
Yeah. I don't think we have a permission to like a full equipment compendium to do that.
I don't know if I can. Wait, maybe I can configure ownership. There. Do you see it now? If you type in Kevlar.
Yeah.
I do actually.
All right. And I'll do that with the ES4, ES7, and stun batons.
Are there really enough Kevlar riot vests to go around for everybody?
Yep.
Navari is certainly taking one. He does not. He is not very keen on this mission.
Okay. Is everyone give me an observation roll? Just random.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong thing. An observation roll.
All right. Okay. Yeah, you all pretty much can see and notice. Now, do any of you, who's got medical skill? Medical aid.
Not this person.
Not me either.
I have medical aid.
I do not.
Okay, so Hedenstrom, give me a medical aid check. All right. Just after that short interaction you had with Stykes, you can see that he's suffering from some kind of psychosis. Might be just a little under the surface, or what? But little shakiness, sweaty, beady eyes, a little bit. He's definitely under some sort of mental alteration or stress.
I mean, who wouldn't be
Yeah, exactly.
in this situation?
Yeah. All right. So who's taking what here? You're all taking Kevlar vests, though?
On this station full of both prison riot and horrifying aliens, yes.
Yeah.
And you can't wear that on top, like underneath the compression suit, right?
Yeah, you
Like it's
can.
one or the other. Oh yeah. Oh nice. All right, man.
You only get the armor of the one, but if your compression suit is damaged, if you take damage while wearing a compression suit, there's a very good chance that the suit will be useless.
Okay, so then I probably won't wear the compression suit then.
Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that.
Yeah, ignore that. I didn't mean to roll armor. I'm just trying to adjust things being set in the inventory.
And what are the options for weapons?
There's an ES7 Supernova dual action electrostatic shotgun. Grab one of those.
Yeah, ES7, ES4, or stun batons.
I don't see the S4 showing up. I see a harpoon grappling gun.
Type it. Just type ES in
That's
the
what I did,
item
yeah.
in the item directory.
And the Wayland ES7 shows up, the Kevlar vest shows up. And
You don't see an ES4? Okay, hold on. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I didn't set it
Yeah, I
up.
see the.
There
Yeah,
it
yeah, I
is.
see the same thing.
There you go. Now you see it. It's a pistol.
I'm taking the shotgun because I don't aim so good.
It's a rifle, not a shotgun, but yeah.
Well, how many of these are there? Like, is there?
It's a shotgun.
Oh, it's a shotgun. I read that a shotgun.
What's the range? Short range, yeah.
short range, so it's not really a rifle.
Right, yeah. It's but the electrostatic is that's why it's short range. But yeah.
And then the baton is
Guess I'll take the pistol. I have pretty terrible ranged or close combat, so. I
But,
don't-
but again, how many of each one of these are there? Is there just like
Plenty.
should we not even be okay? So should I even bother taking a pistol, or should I try taking a shotgun? Who wants to see an old man fire a fucking shotgun? Yeah.
There is nope, the weights are like the same, I guess, huh? No, one weighs less. Yeah. That
How
might be
many
a concern.
reloads of these fuckers?
I've taken one of everything.
We'll say there's enough for one reload each.
Anybody grabbing a grappling gun?
I don't think that's actually something we can.
Yeah, there's no grappling gun available.
No.
You apparently made that one.
Oh, I picked the wrong thing. Yeah.
Swinging on the outside of the spaceship or what?
It's gonna become
I'm Batman.
the Batman of Erebos.
This is ridiculous. I swear I would never have imagined. This is how we'd be spending our time on the station.
All right, so you were free to go.
It's
Yeah.
better than watching you guys play computers all day.
I think I would rather be bored watching them play with computers all day.
Okay, by this point, you have spent roughly over 7 hours on the station.
Okay.
Which is a shift. And that means that I need
We can remove another stress.
that I'm going to need some rolls. Pull up the chart here. Okay. Go on ahead and roll a d6. Do it as a. What's the roll where only you and the GM see it?
Oh, that's
Blind GM.
No, I think it's
Private-
Yeah.
blind
Private
GM
GM.
only you see it. Private GM, the roller, and the GM see it.
Yeah, go ahead and do those.
What are we rolling?
D6.
Well, that didn't work.
Wait, how do you roll a d6?
In the
Either type
Right
of-
above it, you can see private. You can see a drop down that says private.
Okay.
It says public, like in the where in the bottom
That-
right where you
that works.
Oh,
type
I
it
got.
up.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha.
I accidentally rolled as the crew the first time somehow.
All right. Just gonna give out some info. Okay. Very good. Right. So now you may continue. Where do you want to go?
Yeah. Well.
I'd like to montage our way through all the bad guys.
Yeah. That is a great idea.
There is a junction here that you can go down a level. There are also junctions over by the cell blocks here. Oh, sorry, here and here, which you can't probably see yet, but those are the cell blocks down there where there are also junctions that go down. But Sykes will tell you that junction J5 is pretty safe. That'll take you just outside cryosleep.
Okay.
Yeah, one sec. Okay, so figure out what you're gonna do.
Which way? We go.
Alright, so go down this junction right here. Now, I did step away for a moment before. What is that? What's going on like this side? Is there any inmates over here, or they're all like on the?
No, they do have a good portion of the population on lockdown, but there are still a bunch that are loose.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys gonna go
Yeah, we'll go down here.
junction there? All right, let's see. The Pinsham, he goes to jail.
No.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I shoot you in the face.
Oh. Where's my token?
What did
there it is.
Drabakowski and Lark take? They took weapons too?
Jabakowski has her own sidearm, so she's going to decline the use of a shock pistol. She will take the armor, and Lark will not take either.
And we're allowed to take one of each, right? A shotgun and a pistol?
No, one each, we'll
Oh.
say.
No.
You double guns.
Yeah.
No, man, I figured, you know, I mean,
75-year-old. I could see like the shotgun.
I was totally planning on taking one of each.
You got like some grenade. Like, is there a bandolier we could put on him too, and maybe like a?
Listen,
give him
all
all the-
right,
give him all the
I was the
reloads.
only one being vocal saying how many of these are there, and I was told, oh yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I heard
alright.
too. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but
Alright?
that don't mean he would just take his. Just plenty for everyone, but don't be stupid about it.
well, I was thinking I have one medium ranged weapon and a short range weapon. We're good.
I'd like to replay the tape. Can we get the court stenographer to play that back?
All right, no.
Our union contract
I have a-
states
I have
that
a foot soldier,
once
so
you
I would
take
want
your
more
finger
weapons.
off the piece, is your turn is done.
No, I already put everything in.
What?
my inventory, so does that mean it's
I
done?
don't know what he's talking about. He's drunk. All right. All right. So if you want to go down from there, go ahead and do that. You can double right click and it should take you down a floor.
Oh boy.
I'm just saying, no take backsies.
Is that the technical term?
Yes.
It's a lot of long, ominous hallways and one short, ominous hallway.
Yes. So this is the
On the box, bitch.
main concourse level.
Oh, fine. I guess I'll...
You all realize that man is completely cracked, right?
Who?
I mean, you'd be completely cracked if you were here too by yourself. With a former inmate and a robot. No offense.
Who? Who are you talking about?
And everyone turns to look at Hedenstrom.
Who
Uh,
would we possibly be talking about?
So you have a couple of signs here, I guess, that will point to different directions. Over to the west is storage, emergency cryo sleep. To the south is junction G7, which will take you to the next level down, because this This junction stops here. There's no floor below you that you can access from this junction. And then straight ahead is the chute, assembly hall, storage.
Sorry, sir. I just want to back up a question that I just thought about now. The food that we got from the what's his face, the
Hobbs?
chef from Hobbs.
Oh yeah.
How good was it?
You know, I mean, it wasn't that great, but you can see that there is working with scraps. So it still managed to be flavorful. It was human flesh.
Why is it always human flesh?
We kind of moved quickly out of there. There was something I was thinking about, which was there ever a point where we were in the room alone, like just us, after the food came in? Or no?
Yeah.
Because I will say at that point I would have taken out my detection kit
Uh-huh.
just to check to see if there were any type of like toxins or pathogens on there.
Okay.
i.e. food poisoning.
I wasn't really worried about the food being poisoned. I was just he kept on that guy as a chef because he was so good, and I was curious, was the food good enough to justify that?
Oh, I would totally did not trust that guy at all. Like, what better way to cause pandemonium inside of a prison than to kill the warden from the inside?
What? I don't understand what that means.
If this guy was the cook, I mean, how easy would it be for him to like poison the warden? And that's why I wanted to check it for any type of chemical or biological pathogens.
Okay. Well, I guess you really don't detect any. It's not like it's not Star Trek where you're like, you know, passing something over. You probably have to take a food sample and analyze it. But does that thing say it can analyze? Isn't it just airborne toxins and stuff? Or
no, it is includes a list of stuff that's on there.
Okay.
The Geiger counter, biological and chemical agent diagnostic device, 4 doses of neurotoxin inhibitors, emergency respirators,
all right.
acid-proof gloves, syringes, and then it says using this kit automatically detects the current radiation level and any chemical or biological pathogen at the user's location.
Okay. Well, you can detect any chemical pathogens. Okay. But as you kind of come down this area, and the lights are still like flickering a bit, you can see that there are portions of the bulkheads that have these like organic splotches, is the best way to describe them on them. As if something like seeped through the metal, some kind of organic material.
Oh, this does not look good.
It's kind of splotches all over, but you're not detecting any chemical pathogens.
Or biological?
Or biological. But where to go?
Which way? What does this signage say? Is there a,
Which direction?
yeah, where's,
Huh?
yeah, what, is there any signs like pointing the, where we need to go?
Where
what?
do you want to go?
Where are we going?
Well, he didn't really
Not
give you
sure.
specifics. He said that he thinks she's
Well, the rebellion.
she's down on the deck below or further down.
So we just
Haven't been
gotta-
able to
Say we just
find
start.
her.
We just gotta start searching down here.
That is the idea.
I mean, I don't know how else we're gonna find people. Because
Uh,
you know they have legs, so they can move
That's-
around.
Good.
Same
Let's
way
go
we
this
found
way.
the cat.
First fingers, now legs. What is it with you people?
Okay, so we'll just do the crew token for this. Where, which way you guys want to go? Just gonna.
Let's go to this
Everybody.
junction right here.
Okay.
Let's
That
go
door
left.
there.
See what's through that door.
Okay.
And up
So
that
going
hallway.
in this direction here, this is bulk storage. And then there are signs for starboard hangar deck pointing this way north.
Just open up this door real quick. It's not locked, is it?
Are the doors locked?
Maybe I shouldn't open it.
Yeah, it's open. These rooms are pretty much empty out. You know, crates are turned over and opened up haphazardly. Kind of a mess.
Okay.
Yeah,
Up here.
and same for the other two rooms. And as you proceed down this hallway, you can see that the blotches are becoming a little more prominent, and the walls, the bulkheads, are kind of covered in this biomechanical substance that kind of like pulsates just ever so gently. Okay, so then to the north of there is junction G3, which is only down. And up ahead here is the starboard hangar deck, Terminal 01.
Okay. So we'll open up this door. Everybody be ready.
Okay, so this large wing-shaped areas. Can you see? No, your vision is limited. I keep forgetting to change the prototype token. 1 sec. Okay. There we go. That better?
Yes.
Okay, so it's a
These wide open rooms never make me feel great.
Man,
these,
that's big.
It's a huge, enormous,
They never go well for us.
essentially a hangar deck. Let's see here.
Pretty sure we were in the last giant room. We got chased by a giant alien.
There are
Queen.
massive pressure doors. No, the hangar deck in each room is massive pressure doors. Okay, so they actually are over it. Like there's massive pressure doors as a ceiling, like right here. Okay, so like ships can actually enter this and hang out, and there are some EVA pods that you can see there in the distance, but none of this is really that recognizable because parked at the end of the deck directly under the massive ceiling doors is a large crusted mass with biomechanical tendrils rooting it to the deck. The pulsing thing is so big it barely fits in the bay. So it takes up almost the entire bay. It is quite a sight.
Dykes didn't happen to mention anything about this, did he? That I
I'm.
missed.
I think that's the Chiron. He said that meteoric mass was on this level, a deck down,
Oh, okay.
and if all of this shit came from the Chiron, that's probably the center of all of this, and a terrible place to be.
Yeah. I do also want to mention that artificial gravity has failed here. Sorry. The way this fucking book is broken down with shit is so weird. And there are bodies floating in the air.
Oh, shit. That's...
Yeah. There's a lot to absorb here. They float around the air. So that's happening, and they all look to be convicts.
So
Just
that's a
floating
thing.
dead convicts.
do they... What kind of, like... Is it, like, apparent what their cause of death was? Are they, like...
Well, give me an observation roll.
They're still on
I checked
private.
too.
Public roll.
Just tell me what you roll, because I'm looking at other stuff right now.
Oh.
I
Oh,
wouldn't
it
know
made it
even
private.
if I saw how they died.
I,
Unless there's a giant bullet hole through them.
yeah, I got 2 successes.
I figured it out. I got 3.
Yeah, you gotta.
I keep one for later.
You gotta switch your rolls to public again.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I can do if I have too many successes. I can keep a success for. Is it a +1? Is that how that works? I don't have the thing open.
There's a couple stunts for each thing. For observation, I'm pretty sure keep one for later is one of them.
Yeah,
I don't-
if you look on your sheet, you could pull up stunts for each skill.
Yeah, they're both in the rulebook PDF and in that like summary sheet that he posted into Discord.
Yeah, that's what I'm just gonna go look at right now.
But you don't see them on your sheet?
Stunts? No.
The stunts aren't.
Yeah, they are.
I didn't.
Here.
Where? How do I?
I think they're the little wrench.
Let me see here. I'm gonna.
They'll
Go to
say
your
no stunts
character.
for that skill or
Yeah.
Oh,
go to
yeah,
your
yeah,
skills, and
yeah. For every successful roll, is it
yeah,
coming
that
from
little
being
thing
like
next to
there,
the
there,
number
close by?
on your skills, that's your stunts, and it'll.
Oh, okay, that's handy. I was looking at the PDF.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, see, you gain the +1 modification for later skill roll is not in observation.
Yeah, like look at the stunts for ranged combat. Woo! Woo.
Damn it! Didn't want to roll that. I wanted to hit the stun. Just ignore that.
You can keep both those for later, maybe.
Okay, so you can see. Well, okay. Jiri, you were the one that wanted to see it. That you were looking, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know why Hernstorm is rolling.
Because I just said I would check too.
Okay. You can see that you've seen a pattern here as you. Do you step in the area, or are you just looking from a distance?
What area in the hangar?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where the bodies are? I thought you were.
They're
saying
all
they were, like,
floating in the air in the hangars.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I
thought
assumed
you
we
said they
moved
were,
into
like-
the hangar. That was my
then
assumption.
I'm gonna just try
Okay.
to go in there and take a look at the nearest one.
All right. So then you can see that this guy's neck has been snapped. Their necks are their heads are at odd angles. I check your cards, everyone. If you may or may not have something.
In agendas or
Yeah. Just in case you have something. I dropped a little something. Okay, so what to do?
So whereabouts is this thing? Like in relation to us?
It's almost taking up this. Here, I'm gonna try to draw it. Yeah, fix my girth here.
I mean, it's all in the hangar.
Yeah, it's filling up.
A better question is
Well,
how many bodies?
Clearly this thing has answers that we need. And Navari's gonna start walking toward it. Like, come on.
Navari, what
Let's
are
go,
you
guys.
doing? Are you mad?
Okay.
I'm interested. I'm with Navari.
First, I'm gonna need a mobility check, just to move around here in 0G. Okay, so
Well, it's my job to keep the nerds alive.
start spinning around in circles.
Alright. So hold on.
A little off till after we move forward.
Are you all cracked?
I gotta keep the nerds alive.
Navari moving with purpose.
Yes,
damn it.
he is.
What is my mobility stunts?
So let's see.
I will give one to Heidenstrand. Or
Alright, so
Heidenstrand.
at this point, I'm gonna drop tokens.
Heidenstrand because he sucks.
Navari
And I'll
moves
give
forward.
one, and I'll give one to Ajiri, and then I will hold on to the other one to get a +1 modification.
I'm gonna say
for that
that.
skill later.
Are you really able to? You're assisting.
Well, it says for every extra success you roll, you can choose one stunt. You can give one to a PC in the same situation as you. I can gain a +1 mod to a later skill, or I could impress somebody. But honestly, I don't want to impress any of you guys. You guys
Don't
suck.
tell me that I can't give my thing to it. It says it in the game, sir.
Okay, so you're gonna like help stop and help. You're gonna put your attention on assisting your teammates.
Nah, it's just like showing. I'm gonna show
No.
them how to glide
no,
through the
no,
air. and
actually,
they can
yeah, I
follow
won't.
me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Actually, Ajiri was questioning me on whether, like, what am I doing? And I don't want him to slow me up, so I'll hold on to both of my.
Kick him.
I'm gonna hold on to both of my.
I don't think
opponents
you can
to
hold
get
on to both. I think you can hold on to one.
Okay. So you do not assist. You push forward.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're gonna say you're gonna hold on to both your guns while
Okay. So
Right.
so Sajad is moving. Are you the only ones that moved? Okay. Good.
There's 3 of us.
Well, I didn't get any successes, so
Right.
does
So
that mean
you
I
don't. You
move?
stay put. You're like spinning.
I'm showing Heidenstrom how to do it. So he stops spinning and then he falls off.
Okay.
Swim.
And there are 2 Navari tokens, by the way.
And there's no
Oh,
Ijiri
shit.
token.
Oh my god. I missed
Come
PF. I missed PF.
How
fucking party
embarrassing.
thing.
Oh,
It's like,
by the way, sir, I'm sorry. To
I
interrupt
can't see my
everyone.
token again. So
I was totally
I'm not
thinking of
resetting
you
it.
over the weekend because fucking Double
Ooh.
Impact was on.
oh my god.
Oh my god, it brought back. Oh my god, I forgot.
Movie
how
is
good that movie
timeless.
Anyway, sorry.
Wait, was the lighting good or bad? Like,
Oh my.
I need to know how to feel.
There's a great monologue scene with Uncle Frankie where the lighting is just like.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
When he's talking about his days in Nam.
oh yeah, man. No, man. Come
2
out and-
sons, babies. But they want to wipe out 2. So they wouldn't come back to claim it was rightfully theirs. That's
Can I ask what the reason why it reminds him of you? Because I don't know.
Because that is a movie that I know forward and back. It's one of the funniest movies. It's got the best lines. It's co-written by Van Damme. Come on.
It's a movie
Co-written
that
by
both
Van
Sturm
Damme
I-
and Frank Dukes, who is, I believe that's correct. Yeah, Frank Dukes is the character that Bloodsport is about, even though it's all lies. But that the actual person who it's about co-wrote this movie with Van Damme, and it's amazing. I love it. It's so great. Van Damme is the best. Oh man, he does such a good job playing the 2 characters. It's great. He plays twins, babies, 2 sons, babies. All right. Next time I make the deal.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to derail us.
It look good to me. All right, so okay, so you are making your way across Navarre and Suzanne are kind of basically you're like a zone away at this point, you know, just moving along, and one of the corpses starts to just starts to shake violently, and a angled dorsal fin, you're not even able to process what you're seeing here, rips out of the back of this thing.
And that's how next week we started playing Pathfinder.
And with a spray of blood just, you know, flashing out in the 0G, little droplets, you're witnessing this creature emerge from the corpse of this dead convict. You all gain one stress.
Stress 1.
Stress 1.
Motherfucker.
And
Is it just
out
us
of
3 or everybody behind us too?
no, everybody can see
Okay,
this.
okay.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna put a conscripted convict here who's kind of probably like right about here, and then yeah, like the corpse is spinning in the air as you're watching this scene unfold, as this thing rips out of the body of this convict in 0G, so it's like floating and spinning, and the blood is kind of spiraling everywhere. It's almost like a mockery of the disc outside that you're seeing, right? Was a blood red kind of orbits around the body as it's spinning, and this thing bursts through, like vaguely humanoid, black upon black skin, eyeless, smooth head, and with a ear-piercing screech, it announces its arrival and birth to the world. Hooray! And it kind of.
I still can't see my token.
Are you able to see anything on the map at least?
I can see that
Okay.
guy and the crew. I don't see anything else.
Dude.
And I'm not resetting again because it took me like a half hour to get the thing back again.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean,
and,
technically, you don't need to see anything anyway.
ripping out of this
Make a
body,
roll.
you can finally catch a good glimpse at what you're looking at. It kind of looks like this, one of those.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Like the
god.
movies.
Classic.
And it's the front of its maw, what you could assume is its face, kind of peels back a little bit, and a distended jaw comes forth. Now, this is not like the aliens, the classic alien. This is much wider jaw, kind of comes out of like a sleeve, as it roars its arrival. And well, I guess we're just gonna have to roll some initiative here. Okay. Let me just check something here regarding its birth or anything like that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, let's I don't think you guys can add yourself in, so I'm gonna do that for you. I think that's everybody. Let's get rid of crew.
Looks like it.
All right.
What about
Oh,
Lark? And,
yeah. Fuck.
I don't even like the name on that thing.
Deacon.
Yeah, seems ominous.
And he starts off dead somehow. How the fuck does that happen? All right. So weird.
Does that say Dr. Ijiri is over encumbered?
it does.
Oh.
Wait, what is?
How many things did you take?
I just took two. Should I have left? I guess I should have dropped my compression suit then,
Yeah.
right? Because I wouldn't be carrying that with me.
Well,
Probably
I mean,
not. No. Looks like you left it at the airlock.
I don't know how to delete stuff off my.
There's a footlocker section that I'm sure there's some way to move things to there.
You right click the edit button, and you can add to locker, delete.
Oh yeah, that does do that. Cool.
Oh, that's cool. Footlocker. I didn't realize that was an actual thing. Okay. That's cool. I like that. That's a new thing. All right. So let me roll some initiatives here. Or draw some initiatives as it's played out. Okay. So looks like turn order is gonna be the alien, and then Dr. Ijiri, followed by Nur Sujad, then Captain Luger,
Ignore that.
Professor Navarre Hedenstrom, Colonel the Deacon, and then Dr. Lark at the very, very end. Okay, so for its first action, it emits the ear-piercing screech. We're going to say that it is short range to those that were in the front that moved forward. And then medium to everyone else. Everybody within medium range must make an immediate panic roll.
Okay.
So that's all of us?
Everyone in short,
Yep.
medium, so it's everybody.
Everybody.
Everyone. Okay, keeping it together.
Keeping it together.
Oh boy, here we go.
How did I forget what a panic roll is?
Yeah, where is that again?
It's the little
Click
heart
stress.
next to your stress.
Right. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
God damn it. Newer.
Oh, what do we got? What do we
I
have?
rolled a 6.
The worst part about this is he gives it to us, not.
Yeah, and I think that's probably all of us that are medium range from the alien are still at short range to Nor, yeah?
I wish I could
Yep.
re-roll that with my story point, but
That's right. So all of you are affected. So what do we got here? Keeping it together, keeping it together, keeping it together, keeping it together, and then Sijad.
Then this twitchy fuck.
Too much for Sijad to handle.
it's crazy shit.
Oh, what about Drabikowski?
Oh yes, Jabakowski is gonna roll. Oh my god, she also has a nervous twitch. But I'm not gonna cascade these. I'm kind of basically house ruling, like no more than once per panic roll can that have, like, you know, the cascading of stress adding on to stress to adding on to stress.
So what he's saying is he doesn't want the thing to end tonight.
Well, it just gets a little ridiculous when everybody gets a nervous twitch and then adds +1 to their stress. It's like, it's a little much.
In
act.
some ways, it would incentivize you to split up.
Yeah, it kind of does want you to do that.
Yeah.
Like really splitting the party up. Because that's how the game should be played. Okay. Alright, that's its turn. Let me start combat actually. And now we go on to Tetsuro Ijiri.
Okay. I will try to do a command roll to try to stop panic. So I see Nor is starting to lose her shit over there.
She is.
Okay. Alright, how did you do? I'm not looking at the die rolls because
Like
I'm
Two dice.
2 dice.
2 successes.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, so that means, what is the stunt for that skill? I think it's there is none, right? It's just
No, there's no
you
stunts.
just get them out of the panic condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can make a command roll to
Mhm.
return them to their senses.
Okay, so you remove the panic condition.
Yeah. I'm like, Nor, stay calm, please.
Panic is over.
Okay, that was a slow action, I believe, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna bring up my actions.
So do you have a fast action you want to do? Do you want to move? Do you want to aim?
Yeah, I'll aim for this creature.
Okay, you get a +2 to your next range combat check.
Okay.
Assuming you had your weapon out already.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Okay. Moving on to Sergeant Nurse Zed.
Who is no longer. Yeah. So we get a fast action and a.
Uh-huh.
So can I just take aim and shoot? Is that? both
That's
my
totally
actions?
what you can do.
Let's do that.
All right. +2 to your ranged combat.
Now, where do I add the +2 at?
You right click. What you would normally press to roll the die, you right click. Jesus Christ.
Only one.
Wow, that's a lot of dice. Holy shit. Okay, 1 success. That's all you need. And this is
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to
you
do that.
motherfucker. This is a
Navar, Dr. Navari is like, Dr. Navari is like, let's rock!
Did I push that again? I shouldn't have.
Yeah, why are you using that? Okay, so
Oh, there you go. It does 2 damage.
oh, so you didn't roll. Okay, you just rolled the range. You didn't roll the.
I rolled the range combat thing rather than the gun.
Yeah, because some weapons give you a bonus too, so you want to make sure you roll off the
Well,
weapon.
It had the same amount of successes as the other one, so.
Yep. Okay, so damage is 2.
2 damage.
Okay. And it is a shock weapon, right? So
Yes.
I have to make a stamina roll.
Well, make sure you read the description because, like, so I'm looking at my
maybe it's
pistol,
not,
and
yeah.
it says human targets.
Oh. You know what? Oops, sorry, I just rolled. Let's see here. Yes. Okay, yes, you're right. This weapon has no effect on this creature.
You mean the stun effect doesn't?
Yeah, we'll say that it does not stun, but it'll still
Yeah, it should still damage.
still
Yeah, it
damage.
still damages. I just don't get the
Yeah.
extra, the stun thing.
We'll say yes, although I think that's incorrect, but I'm just going to go with it. Yes. Okay. All right. So 2 damage.
And why the hell would I have this fucking gun?
Well, because you're there to kill convicts. All right. So it's going to be 2 damage. Is that your turn?
I take aim and shoot. I think that's all.
Yeah, that's it.
Right?
Hmm. Okay.
Wait, is that the gun you had when you came in?
No.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's what you started with?
That's what I started with.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, I was figuring that should be the thing that would be the thing I'd be carrying instead of the pistol I had before. Just trying to sort out.
Oh, they also fire armor-piercing rounds. Okay, I
Oh,
forgot to.
that's how you.
I forgot to roll the armor on that. Okay. So since it's armor piercing, actually I roll half of that. So let me re-roll that. Oh, I could just check armor piercing. Hold on. Okay. Very nice. So no successes. You get through, and you deal some damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a mobility roll. Okay, you're fine. You hold yourself steady. Captain. Oh, Captain, my captain.
Yeah.
Turning that sheet off.
Captain Lugar's farther from this horrible thing, and honestly too far for this shotgun, but is not about to jump into the zero-G space towards the alien horror. So she's gonna try to brace herself as well as she can, and go and spend her swift action to go into Overwatch keeping her slow action to take a shot if this thing moves forward and gets into short range of her and engaged
Okay.
range of those two.
All right. So she is in Overwatch mode. All right. Professor.
Navari is really kind of pissed because this thing is preventing him from doing what he wants to do, which is go examine that thing. So he's drawing his pistol and he's going to unload.
By pistol, you mean penis.
No, I mean
Okay.
my semi-automatic electrostatic pistol.
Gotcha. All right.
Semi-automatic.
Roll it. Oh.
Oh.
All right. These are not armor piercing rounds, correct?
God
They are.
damn.
Oh, they are armor piercing?
Well, so they're described as stun effect armor piercing, developed a century
All
ago.
right,
this
then.
Yeah.
Let me roll
So-
that as. Oh, god damn it. I did it again. Hold on. Armor piercing. Okay. So you got 3 hits there.
Damn, Doctor.
So 1
Yeah,
damage.
like-
What do you want to do with the rest of the points? Yeah, really.
Dump it all into damage.
Yeah.
Good.
It can be damage. It can
Could
pin
be-
down an enemy to make them a panic roll. It
Which-
can change initiative. It can make them drop a thing. It can make them fall to the ground or be pushed back. Or-
yeah, let's see.
Yeah, you got a few options here.
Would that like knock it spinning in this 0G?
I would presume so. I mean, until an equal force.
Wait, so which one? Wait, what was that? Pushing it back? You mean?
You can push it or knock it prone.
Yeah, I'll do 2 damage and push it back.
Okay. All right, so you
Maybe
push it
if
back
that-
and it kind of starts floating away. So we'll say it goes 1 zone out. So now it is medium range to you guys in the front and long in the back.
And yeah, Navari just kind of like
Spinning.
looks back and he's like, "I thought we were supposed to be the scientists. Get up here."
I am up there.
I was planning, but you just knocked it farther away.
All right, Hedenstrom.
I move into from what I'm assuming is long to medium range now.
Yeah, you're in long range now.
Okay, I'll use my first fax action to move closer.
And make a mobility check. All right, you move 1 zone closer. So now you are pretty much in this zone here with these chuckleheads.
I'm just looking to see if
Did you take?
I have a.
pistol or the shotgun?
I took the shotgun.
Oh god! If you took the pistol, you have medium range.
Yeah, well, I wasn't expecting you to knock him back farther.
You can move again.
I no. I don't do anything else because there's no slow action that I can really do.
Well, you can do another fast.
Yeah,
Go stab him, Hedenstrom.
but I don't have any. Nobody picked up my knife. Don't have it anymore.
The synthetics picked it up and gave it back to you.
Okay, well, I have a knife, but I'm not. Fuck you, sir.
Go get him.
I'm not moving. I'm not moving in closer. Okay, that's all I'm doing. That's what you're.
Private Hammer would have done it.
Nice callback. All right. Jabrakowski
I feel like that deserves a story point.
draws, has her. Fucking out of here. Story points, man. It's too powerful. All right. Jabrakowski has her sidearm out, her UPP sidearm, but she is at too far out right now, long range. So she's going to attempt a mobility check to get closer. All right. Oh, she fails and needs to roll a panic. She does not like being in 0G, but she's all. Oh, right. Okay, so she's still in a panic state. She did. So now she is, instead of holding her own, she is now the next step up, which is trembling. She starts to tremble uncontrollably and suffers a -2 modification to agility. So that's going to keep her in a tailspin. She's probably going to be unable to escape that, but she's going to spend her next action to try and stop herself from spinning as she starts freaking out. Okay, does not succeed. So she is useless right now, in a panic state. And now the deacon is going to go. All right, so the deacon is going to grab one of the bodies that are floating by and kind of use it to propel itself in the air like swimming. One of the really good scenes from Resurrection, you know, where the aliens are swimming. That's kind of what this thing is doing now. Let's roll some mobility. I wonder how their mobility is. Oh, okay. Pretty good. All right. So it pushed itself from medium to short, and then short to well, let's see. You guys are all not really like right next to each other, I'm gonna assume. So you're all kind of short from each other, so I'm gonna roll randomly to see where it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So just left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Heathenstrom. Okay, so it flies over to you.
And that should make it close enough to take this shot.
Yes. Yeah, and it has the ability to move 2 zones. But only as a slow action. So
God damn it.
Oh no.
Oh, keeping it together though.
All right. So you empty out your weapon. But you do hit.
Excellent. Then
I think that's. I'll have to look this up afterwards.
okay. So if that's getting the successes and the empty the weapon and the keep it together, then
Is it 2 empty the weapon, or does he just lose a reload?
it's empty until it's reloaded, at which point I will have no reloads left. But for now, it can take 2 damage, armor piercing, and get knocked spinning again.
Like send it
away
backwards again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I mean, that's the best outcome that I was hoping for.
Okay, push it back. Right when it's right there, it's right in front of him. I almost had him.
All right, and you need a mobility check while it rolls armor, right?
Oh right, yes. I have to roll that, so you may not even actually no wait. Oh well, mobility check, right, and I have to roll armor. That is armor piercing as well.
Yes.
Okay, so it actually nullifies the stunt. So sorry, it does still stay there.
Okay.
It takes the 1 damage though.
Okay.
Okay. And oh, that's cool. It doesn't show you that. Okay, I'm glad. Right. So this creature just stops moving. You have defeated it. And there is no acid mechanic for these creatures either.
Oh, it's dead?
Yes. Dr. Lark really will be like, fascinating. And as she says that, this thing gains 1 hit point and strikes at Edenstrom.
Fucking Christ.
The xenomorph falls to the ground, seemingly dead, but it's a ruse. If attacked again or on its next initiative, it regains 1 point of health and rises fueled by instinctive hatred.
But it's on its next initiative.
Which is
Its next initiative is after not Lark.
It goes right now. Yeah.
I'm so confused on how that worked.
The alien the aliens get 2 turns at least
gets-
sometimes.
Okay,
If you
sorry.
look at the thing, he's got one. and
Some-
then
No,
Lark-
no, sorry. I was thinking there was 2 aliens because of that. And the other one
Oh,
just was coming.
right. No,
Come
no.
on.
Most of these dangerous ones have
Multi-initiative.
multi attacks. Yeah, it makes them so deadly.
The first one had it too, but we were very, very lucky that
Yes,
The
you
2
guys
people in the
super
room had it
duper
before
fucking
that.
lucky. That was insane how lucky that was because one of you should be dead. But anyway, that's what's so fun. You just never know. Okay, so the creature is going to just slash and kick and claw at you. This has 6 dice. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. All right, I have to roll these manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 base dice. All right, we got 1, 2, 3 successes. Oh,
my
shit.
God.
You know what? I'm going to back that up. Since it's a new round, you can. Oh no, yes, you can try and use close combat to block.
Ooh.
It eats up your next slow action. Okay.
Rip.
Fast action.
Fast action. Thank you.
Rip.
That's right. Okay. So you will block 1 attack and be panicking while you do it. Now I will roll the 6 base dice. Oh God, so much worse. All right, so no successes. Amazingly enough. So it's ripping and tearing at you, and by the grace of whatever gods, dark gods you worship, you are unscathed as it's whipping and frantically trying to get a hold of you. Ijiri. Now it's back to short range to you guys in the back. It's also short range to Navarre and you 2 guys as well.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get Drabikowski out of it. I'm like, Drabikowski, pull yourself together.
I can't.
Come
I'm
on, we need
spinning.
you.
I'm spinning. Help me. Oh. Okay.
Okay, wow.
That takes her out of panic mode. How do you unpanic somebody?
On the
Oh,
conditions.
I see it. Checked it. Okay. Yep. Got it. Thank you. All right. That gives her a chance at least to right herself. Anything else?
Yeah, I will continue aiming at the creature.
Just aiming. Okay. Then we get to Sajad.
Am I in short range? I can't tell.
Yes.
Okay. I will take aim and shoot.
Okay. +2 Zoni. Ooh, shit. Clean. All right, let's see what the
Alright.
armor has to say about that. Armor. Yeah, the armor piercing is effective.
So my extra 3, I can just do all damage.
Yeah.
My extra 2, I guess. Yeah, fuck it. I'm loading into this thing.
Okay. Yeah, you load into it. You literally load into it, and you tear it apart. Where it, without it, unquestionably must be dead now. And in shrieks of rage, it basically explodes under your barrage of weapons fire as you fire these carefully placed shots. And have completely destroyed this thing beyond recognition.
Why did it have to attack us?
And as it expires, a figure makes itself visible coming from the mass out here. You're not sure if where it came from, but it's there now.
Wait, where?
It's coming out of the
Oh, okay.
mass here. It looks in the dim light. It looks like a human is out here. But it kind of just floats very gracefully as it no, it's walking on
Came
the floor.
out of the mat.
Well, you're not really sure how it got, like where it came from, but it may have looked like it may have just come out of there. It's just there all of a sudden. Lots of crazy shit was going down, and with the bodies floating around and all the blood, it might have been hard to see anything. And anybody that's looking at this figure is almost frozen in awe. As really, there's no. Okay, well. It is kind of an elegant looking figure that is covered in this. It doesn't have skin. It has more like translucent blackness all over its body, and its face has a strange shape. But again, just keep thinking human. Yeah, why isn't this picture in there? Hold on, let me find this fucking picture, because holy shit. All right, should be right here ish. There we are. Looks like that.
Whoa, what the fuck?
And is walking on the
Broken glass.
On the floor.
broken glass. Yeah, but it's just like stepping as if the gravity does not affect this thing. It kind of is planted to the ground, and it's looking at you with these eyes, and it tilts its head like very curiously, and then raises a hand up to you. and then we'll pick it up next week.
Okay.
I will actually not be here next week.
Dun, dun, dun. That's too bad.
Sorry.
What are you doing? What's your excuse?
Did you bring a note?
Fucking hey.
It's Valentine's Day, man.
Man, I didn't even think of that. Is anybody else going to be out next week? Nobody's gonna...
Not going to be doing anything on a Wednesday instead of an adjacent weekend for it now.
Yeah, probably not.
We don't celebrate made-up holidays.
That's all of them.
It's so cool, man. They're the coolest couple.
No, we treat every day
Oh,
like
right.
we love each other.
Yes.
Bullshit.
You don't need a
We do.
special day.
Exactly.
Oh my god. Fucking nihilists.
We're not nihilists. We just live every day like it's our last, because it might be.
All right, well.
I don't need a special day to show my girlfriend that I love her.
Aww.
My god. All right, well. Next week, this is your everyone's girlfriend.
And for everybody who wants
Get
to
the
just
lube.
get a
So like a normal week for Ellen? Hey, yo.
The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night.
Nice. All right, well.
You never said anything about an android being on board. Why not?
Good job.
And for all of you who don't know anything about Double Impact, make sure you check out the trailer inside Discord.
Oh, yeah.
Because the trailer is even better.
Oh,
I've
man.
probably seen it, but it's been a long time.
Let's see.
Van Damage.
Jump back. Get ready. Because I'm going to eat the skull.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. He always makes an impact. Now, get ready for Double Impact.
Alright, with that,
There's two of them. Think about it. Van
Take it
Damme
easy, y'all.
See you later.
Exactly like you.
Thanks for hanging out.
reunited on a mission. Watch my back. To avenge their parents' death. One packs a punch.
Packs a punch.
One packs a piece. Peace. Good to me. Together, they do
Good to me.
Double Impact.
Oh man, I've definitely seen this movie, but it's been a long time.
It's
From Hollywood
so many great
to
lines.
the Far East.
It's all been
on
and
land.
it's just it wouldn't be as good if you didn't know that Van Damme was
Just a writer.
in the writing room. Like, yes, that's perfect.
And
Go with it. Like, this is the best movie ever. And best dialogue.
Damn cool.
He's like, the director's like, you didn't even say the line as it's written. He's like,
That's what I love about you. That's what I love about
English not so good.
I mean, this game is. I mean,
So
this
what you're
movie's
saying-
great. It's got two bosses.
They're
and
gonna-
Each boss has two mini bosses. Like, and they're
Of course
all,
they
They
do.
have like such personality. Like they're dude. It's like a fucking video game. It's amazing.
What was I gonna say? They like tag team the girl at the end of it.